And it looks like Brian McGowan's been elected to take it. Looks that way. It looks like Brian is elected to kick this spot kick. But as we say, Brian is quite capable of putting these away. It's not the first time he has done it. So this is a great chance for St. Peter's now to go 5 points in front. The referee's blood, yes. Goalkeeper Keady man's getting his gloves on. He must fancy himself maybe getting a hand to this. But Brian McGowan anyhow is, I'd say Brian would really try for the goal. It's a golden opportunity. So Brian takes it. He's going back, has a shot, and he puts it into the net. A beautiful goal by Brian into the top right-hand corner, and that as we look on it. So that makes a score now. St. Peter's 1-4, Keady 2 points, and there seems to be a bit of a shout here, number 4, against this young fella, but the referee seems to be taking the Keady man's name. And this number 4, yes, he's coming over, he's seen the linesman. The linesman's been trying to attract his attention. Maybe he's going to say something on the number 4. And he's pointed out some incident between. Yes, the referee's away to both of them. I don't know if he's talking to both of them or not, but he seems to be, has the book out. He's talking to both players. And I think maybe he's taking both their names. I don't know the Keady man involved, but number 13 for our own team, St. Peter's, is young D. McConville. So it looks like both those names are going on the book. So that's 4 bookings in this game. 3 for Keady, 1 for St. Peter's. So let's hope it develops into a better bit of football in the second half. Anyhow, there's the Keady man, kicks it out again. Brian McGowan's got up a lovely fist in, and Paul Hadley walks onto the ball, kicks it through for Jimmy Moore. Oh, and it sticks in a puddle of water just as he was going on to it. Oh, unlucky. And the foul to Keady man, and that's a free out. Oh, unlucky there. I think it was the state of the pitch prevented nearly a certain goal that time. Well, man, quite a large section here of the crowd that's at this match today. I would say is probably a couple of thousand. A lot of them lurking. We're going down, everybody's waiting. At the foot we have Can see Buster McGowan and Charlie, Big Kevin McGowan, and Sean, the ex-players of St. Peter's. Raymond McGowan, and there's a few women waving down there. Fee from Free Crow, looks like Margaret Shepherd and her mama Sheila. Big Keady, look at the grins of them. Yeah, they're all here. Big T, look at the smiles of them. Yes, they're all here today. Anybody that has any interest really in St. Peter's is here today, and I'd say that without really been fear of contradiction, I'd say that most of the people's all here today. And we're going right along as we come up. We see a section now of, this is a few of the Keady people that's here today, and we're coming right along a crowd. Yes, they don't seem to be too happy looking. I suppose that's because of the scoreline, but lots of things can happen in the next 30 minutes. And yeah, we're at half time here now, coming along up to the left hand side of the crowd, and here we have yes, there's Leonard Peters crowd up here. There's the Derbies, Mickey Casey, yes. Mick Toman, all there. They're all cheering, that's it. That's them all up there. A lot of people, no doubt about it, really all enjoying themselves, saying their hands over. And we're going right along up there. And I think that's really, yes, there's a few more up under. Gabby Henley, not often you see him in a match. Joe Hawkey's there, yes. Mulligan Warrens, Mulligan and Oliver, the boys, and a few Keady people. But as you see, they're all here today, all thoroughly enjoying it. Well, the scoreline at half-time is 1-4 to 0-2. Just when you're right. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the second half of this. What I would say is beginning to get a big exciting match now. So right from the throw-in, there seems to be a foul, and it's a Keady man been spoken to again. So it's a free down for St. Peter's, and Brian McGowan is placing it once again for a spot kick, and he's right just a yard over the halfway line in the Keady half. And the referee runs out. It looks like it's a Keady man injured. So while he's been attended to, we'll bring you up to date with the score. And the score, this is just the start of the second half, which began just a minute ago. And the score is 1-4 for St. Peter's, 0-2 till Keady. That's 7 points to 2. Michael O'Hare, eat your heart out. Sorry about that, Lou. I get carried away myself a wee bit now and again. Anyhow, here we go again. And this time it's Brian McGillen to take the kick. And he runs down. And it's a good kick. Down, the Keady man gets it. John McStavick has it and loses it again. And has it again and brings a man down the process. So it's a foul. And it's a free up for Keady. And this big...
9 minutes past. So. He's over at the... Only the 4.
So the Keady man goes up the field. Good ball. Jats it. Goes down. And it's up again till... The Keady man. Nice hand pass in the centre. Out to the left. And it's a gentleman run down. It's a good ball until... But Seamus McGill's up there. Very safe. And he can't get out. And he's fouled. And it's a free out for St. Peter's. But this is really beginning to come to a bit of life now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and anybody else that's watching this. But anyhow, here we go again. Seamus to take the kick out for St. Peter's. Walks up, takes the kick, and inside towards Bruder McClark. He fits it, doesn't get it. Paul McKenna comes in, misses it. Keady man has it, kicks it out to the left, and the conditions really is diabolical. And Paul McKenna seemed to have got a bad knock there, and he's laying down the ground as the ball is put out for a free kick and a line ball for Keady. But Paul McKenna seemed to fall rather badly that time, but perhaps it's only a slight injury. We hope so anyhow. Anyhow, the trainer, Lawrence McGill and Big Herky Jim Green's away out to have a look and see what the trouble is. Meanwhile, with the chairman of the club on the line, Joe French, looking anxiously about, and he's walking up. Well, it doesn't seem to be too bad. His fall seems to be up, and it seems like it's only a knock. As I was talking now, ladies and gentlemen, the weather's improved considerably. Now it's getting a little brighter and the rain has stopped, and maybe we can get down till a bit of attacking football from both sides. As I speak to you now, the score is still St. Peter's 1-4